is a land of 7 emirates. It was founded in 1971 by Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. The president of UAE is Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The capital of UAE is Abu Dhabi. Now let's talk about Dubai. The Crown Prince of Dubai is Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. The President of Dubai is Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Dubai is a land of high-rise buildings and it's every architect's dream to visit Dubai. Now let's go through the education system in Dubai. So I'll talk about GEMS education. GEMS, our own English school, is 2 years older than UAE. It's fully air-conditioned schools having 308 classrooms, 16,000 plus students, 98 washrooms, 28 water cooler stations, 165 buses and a huge parking lot, 970 staff members and a huge auditorium, prayer hall, clinics, and they are having safety measurements also, like 3 overhead bridges for emergency escape, 2 elevators in the school. They are also having mobile library with 49,000 plus books. It is G plus 3 floors, all identical, and they are also having inbuilt traffic park and much more facilities. Now let's talking about GEMS World Academy. It is having a large lobby with flags of all the nations. It's having a restaurant-like cafeteria, 28 school buses, 4 lifts, 620-seated auditorium with double height and double entry. There are 200 plus classrooms. They are very good in facilities. They are having a music room, recording studio also, and a planetarium. They are having all-season swimming pool, wet and dry changing rooms, multi-purpose halls, gymnasium halls, basketball hall, and racing tracks. This was all about gym educations in Dubai. Now let's go to Burj Al Arab in Dubai. Burj Al Arab is a 7-star hotel in Dubai. It's luxury. It was officially opened in 1999. It's owned by Jumeirah Group Company by Sheikh Maktoum. It stands on a small man-made island and the only approach to Burj Al Arab is 100-meter bridge. We can visit Burj Al Arab only if we are having a booking for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Now let's talk about the famous tallest building of the world, Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa, before the construction, it was named as Burj Dubai. In 2008, Dubai was suffering from its crisis. So the president of UAE completed the construction of Burj Khalifa. So under the name of President Sheikh Khalifa, the Burj Dubai was renamed to Burj Khalifa. Burj means tower. It was officially opened on January 4, 2010. This 163-floor building is having an Armani hotel, residence tower, and office tower. Now let's talk about the famous Sheikh Zayed Road. Sheikh Zayed Road is an avenue of high-rise buildings. Very beautiful view when we are going through the Sheikh Zayed Road, and it also consists of Emirates Tower. Emirates Tower are 2 identical towers, very beautiful architecture. Now let's talk about New Dubai. New Dubai. Dubai is divided by 2 parts, Old Dubai and New Dubai. New Dubai is called Marina area. It is consisting of 2,500 different architecture buildings like Princess Tower. Princess Tower is tallest residential tower of the world, having 101 floors and a dome over it. Beautiful architecture. And Marina's famous building, Cayenne Tower, the twisted one, is amazing structure design. Marina is also having yacht club because in the middle of Marina there is a lake, so there are so many cruises running through that lake. Now let's talk about the famous, one of the 8th wonder of the world, Palm Jumeirah. It is a man-made island in a shape of palm. Very beautiful architecture and unbelievable thing. There are so many residential villas with their own personal beaches, and there's a Hotel Altius at the end of Palm Jumeirah. There's a monorail running from end to end in Palm Jumeirah. Now let's talk about another island, man-made island again. It's World Island in Dubai. World Island is a man-made island. It's actually under construction. The one villa and one island is owned by Sheikh, and the other are still ongoing construction. Now let's talk about the beaches of Dubai. They are so famous. Jumeirah Beach. Jumeirah Beach is having a golden view of Burj Al Arab and Jumeirah Hotel. It's also known as Kite Beach, and we are also having a running track in Jumeirah Beach. Now let's talk about the malls of Dubai, the lavish malls of Dubai. Dubai is having the world's largest mall, that's Dubai Mall. Dubai Mall is connected to Burj Khalifa, and Dubai Mall is the largest mall of the world, having 1,200 plus all branded shops. Dubai Mall's architecture is both ethnic and modern, contemporary, what you say. And now let's go Mall of Emirates. Mall of Emirates is the second largest mall in the world. It is very beautiful, and it is also connected to the metro. Like if you want to go to the mall, you don't need to go outer side. The metro reaches inside the mall itself. Now let's talk about the old part of the Dubai, where there is a Dokros in Burj Dubai. Dokros, we are having a tanura dancing and cuisines dinner. Now let's talk about the Gold Souk in Dera. Gold Souk is a very beautiful open souk. Now what do you mean by souk? Souk is a market. Gold Souk is very beautiful open market of gold shops with all modern and unbelievable designs which we can't find in other places in the world. Now we have gone through so many parts of the Dubai. Now how to reach in these places? We have to tell you about the transport system in Dubai. You can have taxis. Taxis run through all over the Dubai. We can have the RTA system, that's bus system. On all the roads or around half of the kilometer, there are air-conditioned bus stop and air-conditioned buses also. Now let me tell you about the metro system in Dubai. There are two lines of metro, red and green. Red line goes from Rashidia to Jebel Ali. That's the last stop in Dubai, the border of Dubai in Abu Dhabi, you say, and it goes through the main downtown of Dubai also. Red line is 53 kilometers in length. The metros in Dubai are all computerized. There are no drivers in Dubai metros, and it's common property. And the funny thing in this is the metro was officially opened on 9/9 and 2009 at 9 p.m. Now let me tell you about the green line of Dubai also. Green line runs inside the old Dubai area like Dera, Burj Dubai. It's basically from Burj Dubai to Dera, and it is consisting of 20 stations, and it's 22 kilometers in length. Now let me tell you about the tram. Tram runs in the new Dubai, that's in the marina. Now it's cruise also in Dubai. Now I'll tell you about the monorail. Monorail runs in the Palm Jumeirah Islands from end to end. And there is one more thing. Yellow boats are a tour boats that gives you a tour of whole Dubai, and it's fantastic, I tell you. Now let me talk about the landscape of Dubai. Landscape, I love it. Landscape of Dubai is very beautiful, but it's unbelievable also. Why? Okay, I'll tell you. Dubai is all sand. There is no soil, but they are having so much greenery. How? Because they provide water pipeline for irrigation to each and every plant, irrespective of their size. So it's very green, very nice, and a beautiful landscape alongside the avenue of the roads on side of Burj Khalifa, my favorite one, you know. Now it's all about the landscape. I can't stop myself. So let's moving on. We'll talk about the bungalows in Dubai. They are lavish bungalows. All of the color, like the exterior facade, is of the color of sand, so that they have a less heat trapped inside outside, and there are ornamented bungalows also. Now I'll tell you about the Souk Madinat Jumeirah. Souk, I told you earlier, it's all about market. Souk Madinat Jumeirah is in Jumeirah area of Dubai. Jumeirah is an area of Dubai, and it is just like Gold Souk, but it is closed. The trussed roof, wooden trussed roof, and also hatched roof of bamboo. It's very beautiful architecture. There are so many shops for local shopping, so it's a beautiful experience going to Souk Madinat Jumeirah. Now let me tell you about Jumeirah Mosque. It is amazing. Jumeirah Mosque, which is open for non-Muslims in Dubai, but you can visit it on Saturdays, Sundays, Mondays and Wednesdays only from morning 10 to 11. It's beautiful architecture. The carvings on the dome and the minarets are amazing, I tell you. Now let me tell you about the Jumeirah area in Dubai. It is very costly area. There are mostly residential bungalows and villas. People own the Jumeirah property are local Arabs only, but they don't live in Jumeirah, like some of them, and not always. So they give the Jumeirah bungalows on rent for their financial profits, and they live outside this Jumeirah area, like on the marina area. And I tell you also, if you got sick in the tour, so there are so many medical clinics in Jumeirah area. So this was all about I wanted to tell you in Dubai. And if you want to have the adventures in Dubai, I tell you there's hot air ballooning in desert areas, there's skydiving in Marina, there are water sports in Jumeirah beach side, and must visit Jumeirah beach and Mamzar beach. Have a good trip. Bye bye.